And so then after the military, then you have medical. So medical is another thing that America is real good at, our medical technology.
Yeah.
And then after that, we have the biggest tech companies on the planet. But if you look closely, you'll see that they're pretty much owned by foreigners. Like Google and Amazon and them joints, man, they're pretty much primarily Asian.
Google?
Man, you look at the staff. You go look at the staff. You go look at the board. You go look at, dog, these countries don't be filled and stuffed with Americans.
Damn.
They're filled and stuffed with
but
India and China.
So what does Google have? I mean, they do have a single owner though, don't they? Or
Google is owned by the company. Their parent company is Alphabet now. Alphabet is the parent company.
So what?
And Alphabet owns hundreds of companies.
They maneuver some shit.
They be shenangling.
What is that? Google is owned by somebody?
Alphabet.
And that's really the owner of Google, but he finessed a new name.
But that's also a publicly traded company. Alphabet, yeah. And then they own a couple hundred other companies. So you got Google, you got Alphabet that sits on top, and then you got all of the stuff that they own below.
Damn.
And Google's
Low
just
key.
one of them.
Low.
Mm-hmm.
Low.
And then Google is pretty much the CIA. Dog, like, man, Google and the CIA have been like this since the beginning.
I mean, they know everything
about everything from here to Mars.
They know
literally.
They know more about you than you know about yourself.
Right. They know more about you than you do.
They suggest videos for me to watch all the damn time, and I'm like,
I used to say Google is the closest thing to God man has ever seen. Seriously. If you want to talk about like the attributes that you associate with God, I swear, like most of them joints is what Google lives out every day.
They know
they're everywhere. They know everything. They're all knowing, all seeing, all powerful. Shit. Seriously, bro. Like, but yeah. So Alphabet owns Google.
Damn.
And Alphabet is they own hundreds of other companies also.
That's some real finessing.
But these companies, man, I'm telling you, you'll see.
You think of Google as the biggest company ever, and yet it's owned by a parent company.
Right. It's just part of the portfolio.
Yet any bro that's bouncing a damn basketball or throwing a football, we know exactly how much they make.
Right.
But they don't put that shit out there. And you don't have no idea who owns this person. And which leads me to believe, which I know, fame is terrible.
Oh yeah.
And it's sought by people who have absolutely no idea how bad it'll just make your life. Like, to always be on the spot. Like the person who owns Google or Alphabet.
So you talk about Sergey Brin and Lawrence Page. Those are the founders of Google, and those are the they're board members of Alphabet. Sergey Brin and Lawrence Page. But you know virtually nothing about them.